Hi guys, it's me again, Sherson. I hope you guys are at home with your family, staying safe. And here I am once again in my kitchen. Now, I've got a request from Suria KLCC today to create a healthy recipe suited for Ramadan. And what I've decided to do is Nasi Ulam with grilled fish. Nasi Ulam is cooked rice tossed in a whole bunch of herbs. It's something that Malaysians absolutely love. But I will be replacing the nasi with quinoa. Here I have a cup of quinoa that I have just rinsed. I'm adding 2 cups of water. To add a bit more aroma into our quinoa rice, I'm adding extra virgin coconut oil. About a tablespoon will do. I also want to season with a pinch of salt just to give flavor to the quinoa. Cover it with a lid and let it boil. Once it's boiling, lower the flame to a medium and just allow the quinoa to absorb all that liquid and puff up. Now, why quinoa? Because it's packed with nutrition, it's a high fiber ingredient, and it's all around a healthier option compared to rice. So while your quinoa is cooking away, it's a good time to prepare your herbs. The first part is to be tossed in when the quinoa is still warm. I'll be using lemongrass, citrus leaves or daun kesum, turmeric leaf and lime leaf. The second part comes the rest of the herbs. I have ginger torch flower or bunga kantan, coriander. The other condiments I have jackfruit, sunflower seeds, red onion, TEMPE, garlic. Once your quinoa is cooked, you want to transfer it out into a bowl. That will quicken down the cooling process. Now add in your herbs, give it a good mix around, and you don't want to add your herbs immediately because the quinoa is still too hot. It's going to distort the color. You're going to end up with herbs that look yellow. You just want a little bit of temperature nice and warm so that once the herbs hit the rice or the quinoa, it's going to extract the essential oils from the herbs, perfuming the quinoa. We want to let that sit and sort of let the flavors develop within the quinoa itself. I'm going to start preparing the tempeh. I've just cut it to nice thin strips. Okay, like so. I'm going to shallow fry it. If you want a healthier option, you can chuck it in your air fryer if you have one. Make sure that the oil is nice and hot. So what you do is just dip one in. If you see it bubbling away, it's good to go. You don't want to cut it too thick because you're not going to get the tempeh nice and crisp all the way through. If you cut it too thin, it's going to break up. So cut it to about just this thickness that it still holds together and it's able to crisp up. Now that you've fried it, make sure you have it on kitchen towel to strain all the excess oil and season with some salt. We're going to move on to our fish, making the sambal. Get your food processor, add in red chili, deseeded, chili padi, ginger, and a good size of belacan. There you go. You want that sambal nice and coarse so it gives texture to the grilled fish. Oil in. Once the oil is hot, add in the sambal paste. Some of you might ask, how is that healthy, using so much oil to fry a sambal? Truth to be told is, yes, you need a lot of oil to fry sambal. You need sufficient oil, to fry the sambal. But there is a trick how you don't have to consume it, because that's where it gets unhealthy, isn't it? So what we're going to do is sift the oil out. And now we have our beautiful sambal paste that have been strained of all its excess oil at the bottom. This is oil that's so full of flavor that we can use it for another dish anytime we want. We've added a little bit of lime to it to sort of balance out the belacan in there. Here we have our fish. This here is red snapper. If you can't find red snapper, really, you're free to use sea bass. You can use kembung or local mackerel. You can use prawns. You can use squids. Really, whatever you like. Add a little bit of salt. We have that flavored oil from the sambal. We're going to drizzle some of that on the fish. Shove it in the oven to grill. Halfway through, we're going to pull it out. Add the sambal on top, and then finish it again in the grill. If you live around the Suria KLCC area, do head down to Isetan and cold storage there. They've got an abundance of choice, everything you'll need to cook a great meal at home. Alright guys, so here we have it, Nasi Ulam and grilled fish. 2 very simple but delicious recipe, perfect for bulan puasa. Take care, love you all. Once again, selamat berpuasa. Stay safe.